Welcome back, everybody. This is going to be an interesting conversation, so let's get it going. According to Pinterest, 2024 predicts searches for body skincare routines are up more than 1,000%. And of course, TikTok and social media are full of quick fixes and miracle cures, so to speak. The question is, do they actually work? Dr. Natalie Hone, a dermatologist with the Skin People in Bel Air, can help sort out what TikTok trends are truths, which ones are myths. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Yes, thank you for having me.
We were taking a look and seeing which ones are trending the most. One of them, coffee grounds work as a face scrub. What is your thought about rubbing coffee all over your skin?
So there's a lot of things out there. I would say this one is not so bad. Coffee is an antioxidant. Coffee helps vasodilate, so you get more blood flow to the area. You get a little bit of more tightening, and it can become a physical or mechanical exfoliator with the granules. I just do not recommend putting it on face. It's way too harsh. I would recommend applying it to body, and you can use a very gentle exfoliator no more than once a week.
And then you're going to smell like coffee. That'll be interesting.
It'll be a wonderful morning.
Yeah, scrub it off well. Okay, the next one coming in from homemade Botox, so to speak, with a flaxseed gel. What is your thought about that? Would that actually do what Botox does, which is erase those fine lines and wrinkles?
I wish. I really wish it would, but it doesn't.
Too good to be true.
Too good to be true, exactly. So when you boil flaxseed, you get this gel, and when you apply it to the face, as it dries, it creates this mask-like effect. So it dries hard. It's like putting basically glue on your face. So it's a temporary effect. Doesn't look great usually under makeup, and temporarily can tighten, but it's nothing like Botox. That is a neuromodulator that's injected into a muscle complex, and that will temporarily paralyze the muscle for about 4 months.
All right, what about lemons for acne? That makes my eyes water just thinking about it, and my mouth pucker as well. What are your thoughts?
Definitely not that one. I would not recommend that at all. It is a very harsh type of ingredient, and for a lot of people it causes sensitivity and something called phytophotodermatitis, which means that once you have lemon on your face and you're exposed to the sun, it's very likely that you'll get a reaction where there's redness, blistering, and even pigmentation.
Oh, good grief.
So studies show a little bit of antibacterial effects, but the side effects are too much compared to the benefits.
I remember when people used to rub lemons to try to get rid of freckles too. It seems like it keeps coming back to the skincare world somehow.
Yeah.
Okay, what is your thought about, especially on TikTok, everyone's saying, oh, don't use sunscreen, it will age you. I bet as a dermatologist, that one drives you crazy.
It does. I did kind of a deep dive on all these videos. There's a lot of, videos pro and against. Really the videos that I saw, they were looking at a couple of things. One was the ingredients, so titanium dioxide nanoparticles. These are your physical blockers, the ones that look white. And so they've come up with newer ones that are nanoparticles. They're thinner, they go on really nicely on the face. And there was this question about a study on it in animal models. But in humans, it did not cause any issues. Definitely not when applied to face. Maybe some issues when inhaled. So we don't recommend that for the spray. There really are none of those on the spray. But yes, for face, and it will not cause any aging. The opposite. The scientific studies show that it will decrease aging.
I always used a different sunscreen on my face than I do the rest of my body. Is that so? It sounds like that's what you're suggesting.
Correct.
Don't use the thick ones. I would think that that could cause breakouts, acne, everything else if you're putting something that emollient on your face.
Exactly. And the sprays really are not available in the ingredient that we're discussing anyway now. So very safe to use on face, and it will definitely improve the aging effects.
The Skin People in Bel Air, everyone. You have all the answers, Dr. Hone. Thanks for coming in and talking to us. And take the doctor seriously and not TikTok. Just saying. Thanks again.
Thanks for having me.